Good afternoon, everybody. So nice to see you all and meet you all. For today's practice, there is an option to have a scarf. So this will just intensify some of the stretches, but it's an option, so you don't need one either. Totally up to you. And you need your chair, but it looks like everyone has their chair. So, and with this practice today, so we're splitting it up into different sections, and with this idea, it's to make it as accessible and chunk size so that you can start to implement it into your daily working life. So the beginning 5 minutes will be a general body scan where we notice how the physical body is feeling, the mind, how your emotions are feeling and how the breath feels, and then generally how connected you're feeling. So connected to yourself, connected to others, and connected to the space you're in. And then we'll go into 10 minutes of a stretch, focusing mostly on chest, neck, and shoulders and back, as they tend to be the parts which get very tight sitting down lots. And then 10 minutes of general physical exercise, still using the chair. So especially if energy is stifled or finding it hard to focus, I always find getting some physical energy going, getting your heart beating, heat in the body can just help to change perspective that little bit. And then last 5 minutes will be some breath exercises. So they are especially good if you're feeling quite stuck in your mind, stuck in your head, feeling anxious. So ways to ground the body, ground the breath, and ground the mind. So we will begin after all of that. So finding a comfortable seat, sitting towards the back of the chair, roll the shoulders back, feeling the feet on the ground, feeling the chair supporting your back, and closing the eyes if this feels comfortable for you. Equally, if it doesn't feel comfortable, just find a point to focus on. So often looking towards the ground, so just bringing your focus a little more internal. And from here, starting to notice the fingers and the toes. And throughout all of this focus, you don't need to change anything, you don't need to do anything, it's just bringing your mind into these parts of the body. And then noticing the elbows, seeing if the elbows can become heavy. And then from the elbows, traveling up to the shoulders. And noticing how this part of the body feels. And then from the shoulders, traveling down towards the abdomen. And often this space, if you're feeling stress, or especially if it's something new and not knowing what to expect, the abdomen can tighten up. So seeing if it's possible to release the stomach. Creating all of this space to breathe deeper, space for the internal organs. And then traveling from the abdomen to the back. So feeling your back being supported by the back of the chair. And then traveling to the lower back and to the sitting bones, the thighs, and allowing the chair to take your weight. And then all the way from the sitting bones down the legs to the soles of the feet. And feeling the earth grounding the soles of your feet. And then traveling from the feet up the legs to the hips to the back of the body, all the way up to the neck, and then to the jaw. And seeing if the tongue can rest behind the lower teeth, the front lower teeth, creating space between the back teeth so that the jaw hinges down, the tongue is heavy. And then softness upon the cheekbones and softness upon the brow. And taking just a few moments to notice if anything's come up for you in that physical scan. And then noticing how your energy levels feel today. So halfway through the working day, maybe you're feeling full of energy. Maybe you're quite tired. And with this observation, no judgment needed, just noticing maybe what your body needs. Maybe it needs some food. Maybe it needs some stretching. And then noticing how you're feeling. And noticing how the mind feels. So sometimes it can feel quite full, especially if it's been a busy day. And then starting to notice the breath. So noticing where you feel the breath in the body. It may be by the abdomen, by the ribs, by the chest. And for now, there's no need to change it. Just noticing where you're beginning from. And noticing the rise and fall of the breath, of the body. Noticing the feeling of the inhale, the feeling of the exhale, and how the body reacts to this. Maybe on the inhale, you feel a little lighter. Maybe on the exhale, you feel a little heavier, a little more grounded. And then eventually on each inhale, seeing if you can deepen the breath. Allowing the breath to come towards the abdomen. With the inhale, the abdomen expands. And with the exhale, the abdomen releases. And together we'll take 5 rounds of this breath. So inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. 3 more rounds, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last round, inhale. And exhale. And then from here, starting to bring some movement back into the fingers and the toes. And from here, you can start to wiggle, you can start to stretch and move. You can tap your feet or take a big stretch, whatever feels good for you. And so that is a focusing exercise, 5 minutes, that you can take just as a form of a break in the day, just to notice how the body feels and to connect with the breath and to notice how your mind is feeling and how your well-being is feeling. So from here, we'll come into a stretching section. So coming towards the edge of your chair, the ankles are underneath the knees, the feet grounded, roll the shoulders back. So we're coming towards the edge of the chair. And this is so that the back and the stomach muscles can start to work. So quite frequently we'll sit towards the back and slump a little. So here, allowing the muscles to support you. And then chin comes towards the chest. Take 2 breaths here. So releasing the back of the neck and the upper shoulders. And then from here, curling a little further look down. So allowing the stretch to feel in the mid part of the back by the waist. And then if you would like, on your next exhale, lowering down. So we're coming into a fold, allowing the forearms to rest on the thighs. The head is really heavy. And from here, it may feel quite nice to nod the head from side to side, to nod yes and no, or you can always have your elbows on the thighs and give yourself a little head and neck massage. So especially if there's certain areas which feel quite tight, you can start to release. And then we'll take 1 more breath here. And then on your next inhale, vertebra by vertebra, so as slowly as you can, chin stays towards the chest, allowing the spine to unravel. And the shoulders roll back. And the head comes up last. Brilliant. And then the hands are on the thighs. Squeeze the elbows in towards the sides. On your inhale, chest comes forward, so you'll have a slight dip in the back. Heart opens. On the exhale, round the spine, so the arms are long, hands hold onto thighs or knees, chin towards chest. So this is cat pose. And then we'll follow this for 3 rounds. So inhale, open the chest, squeeze the elbows in. One big breath into the chest. Exhale, round the spine, chin towards chest. Release the head and neck once again. And one big stretch. One more round. Inhale, heart opens. And exhale, round the spine. And so we're starting to integrate the breath with the movement here. On your next inhale, coming back to seated. And then on your next inhale, looking upwards to wherever feels comfortable for you. So we're starting to open the throat. And when you're at home, if you would like, you can always stick your tongue out here. So we get a lot of tension in the tongue, but we don't need to do that today. And then exhale, chin towards chest, releasing the back of the neck. And taking one more round, inhale, looking up, following the breath. And exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. On your next inhale, looking straight ahead. Exhale, look over to your left. And often this right shoulder will want to join in, so allow it to be stubborn. Allow the shoulder to draw back. Looking to the left, taking one more breath here. And then exhale back to center. Inhale, looking to the right, left shoulder draws back. So finding a side stretch in the neck. One more breath here. Exhale, center. And we'll take one more round of this. Exhale, looking to the left. And of course, taking this to your range of motion, to wherever feels comfortable for you. And back to center. And inhale, look to the right. And on your exhale, back to center. And from here, you can start to take some shoulder rolls. And it might sound a bit crunchy. I sound a bit crunchy today, but that's absolutely fine. And then going the opposite direction. And then coming back to center. This time, left ear comes towards left shoulder. So keeping the shoulders where they are. Allow the ear to come to the shoulder rather than the shoulder to come to the ear. And then notice a view, so maybe it feels good for the chin to come over to the side or closer towards the chest or further up. So taking just a few moments to find a sweet spot. And then if you would like to intensify this, the right arm can reach out to the side, fingertips reaching, and then notice if the hand wants to reach further forwards or back. So this starts to intensify the stretch to not only the shoulder, but maybe down the arm, all the way to the fingertips. And then from here, especially if you're typing quite a lot, you can make a fist and then release the hands. We'll take 2 more rounds, fist and release. 1 more round, fist and release. Very good. Bringing the hand back to center and then returning. And then if you want to take a wiggle at all or a shake, go for it. And then onto the other side. So this time, right ear towards right shoulder. And then noticing once again, if chin wants to come to chest, maybe towards the sides. And if you do a practice like this daily, you'll start to notice that the body will need different things on different days. And then if you would like to intensify, then left hand can reach out, fingertips reaching, notice where you're feeling the stretch. Then moving towards, release. And then make a fist and release. 2 more rounds, fist and release. 1 more round, fist and release. Good, and then the hand comes back towards the thigh and coming back to center. And you can take some rolls. So this time it's more like backstroke. And so bringing mobility into the shoulders. Wonderful. And then from here, the hands come to the sides of the chest. So imagining you have a pencil in between the shoulder blades, seeing if the core can stay drawing in. So frequently we'll have a big back bend here, but draw the ribs in. Hug the elbows in towards the sides. Keep the chest lifted. We're here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. So here we are opening the chest. Often when you're on a desk, the shoulders tend to cave in. So we're doing the complete opposite here to open the heart space and the chest. From here, the hands, so the palms are reaching in front, elbows squeeze in once again, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, keeping the elbows squeezing in, hands reach out. Exhale back to center. 3 more rounds, inhale, reach. Exhale back. 2 more rounds, inhale. And exhale. Last round, inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, keeping the elbows squeezing in. So here we're starting to strengthen the back muscles. Palms reach forwards, roll shoulders back, pencil in between the shoulder blades. Core draws in, exhale, lower down. So it almost looks like you're bowing, but this is cobra pose in yoga. Inhale, lift the chest as if you're one plank. Exhale, lower. 2 more rounds, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And last round, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Fab. And then release the hands. From here, take a deep inhale. Shoulders come up to the ears. 1 big inhale, hold. 3, 2, 1, sigh out the mouth. This is very good for stress relief. Inhale. Hold. 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds, inhale. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Last round, inhale. Hold, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Fab. Big inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Left hand rests behind the back of the neck. So this is where you can start to use your scarf if you'd like. So option without a scarf is to come into your triceps stretch. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can just stay here. Or else, if you have your scarf, you can have the scarf in one hand and then the scarf in the other hand. And this helps to, well, we're stretching the triceps here, but also lifting the chest. And giving a stretch to the shoulders and the back. And we're here for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then release the scarf, release the hands, and we'll come on to the other side. So this time the right arm reaches up to the sky, then the elbow. See how close the elbow can come towards the head, and then your choice. You can be here. Another option as well, if it's in your mobility, is the hands come together, or else the scarf. But once again, we're still thinking of the pencil between the shoulder blades. So everything we can possibly do right now to open the chest. And the sides may feel different. That is completely normal. Yeah, for 1 more breath. And then release. From here, it's your choice. So you can use the scarf again or not. Without the scarf, the hands come to a pistol grip or to prayer, and we're coming into our side stretch. With the scarf, shoulder width distance apart with the hands, roll the shoulders back, pulling the scarf, exhale over to the left. So we're coming into a side-bodied stretch. Feel the right foot on the ground, right sitting bones on the ground. Right sitting bones on the chair, actually. I'm so used to the ground. Inhale back to center, and then over to the other side. Heart spinning towards the ceiling. So sometimes it can be tempting to go towards the ground, but see if you can really keep the shoulder blades drawing towards each other. Keep this lift. And then coming back to center, release your scarf. And then palms reach up to the sky, exhale, cactus the arms. Take a breath in here. On your exhale, elbows draw towards each other, chin towards chest. So similar to the very beginning, our cat-cows. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, round the spine. We'll take one more round. See if the hands can really open up as well. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, one big circle. On your exhale, the hands come to the outside of the left thigh. So they can come onto the thigh, outside, or one hand can come towards the back of the chair. Roll the shoulders back and we're coming into a twist. Keep the chest lifted. Here for 2. Here for 1. Inhale back to center. So the hand which is lower down, which will be your right hand, stays there. Left reaches, so you have 2 hands like this, arms crossed over. Bend at the elbows. Maybe this is enough for you. Maybe back of hands come together. So we're really coming into the back of the shoulders now. Or maybe palm to palm. Here for 3. Keep breathing. And of course, if it feels really uncomfortable, then you can come to here and make fists with the hands. Here for 2. Here for 1. Exhale, unravel the arms as if you're pressing some elevator doors open, palms open. Here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands come over towards the right this time. So we're coming into the stretch. Your choice if hands are on thigh, outside of leg, or back of chair. Chest is lifted. Taking 2 more breaths. And then keeping the left hand where it is. Inhale, coming to center, arms cross. Lift the hands up and then bend at the elbows. And then your choice, if the back to back of hands or palm to palm or fists. Here for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then exhale, unravel, and have a shake out. Lovely. And so that is a general, just almost like an MOT for shoulders, neck, and back. And so from here, we'll come into a standing section. So coming to your chair and coming towards the back of the chair. And this is also something you can do. So this next pose is something you can do from your desk. So you can always be sat on your chair, reaching out onto your desk and so holding onto the desk and releasing the head. But you can also do this at the back of your chair. So stepping back, hips press forwards, bend in the knees and let the head be heavy. But make sure you're placing the weight into the feet. Bend the knees rather than too much weight into the chair, or else the chair might go flying. So coming into a back stretch. And then walking towards your chair. And so the next section is going to be just some strength-based movement. So especially in the middle of the day, if you find that your energy has dwindled, often getting into the physical body, starting to make the heart pump, get some energy moving. So this is just a little 5 minutes of what you could do. So holding onto the back of your chair, feet on the ground. As you exhale, so keep the upper body lifted. Exhale, coming into a squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. 3 more rounds. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. 2 more rounds. Inhale and exhale. Last round. Inhale, lift and exhale, squat. Fab. And then from here, your feet are hip width distance apart. Roll the shoulders back still. And you're coming onto the toes. So we're coming into the calves here. Lifting the toes for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. 3, 2, 1. exhale, lower. 2 more rounds, inhale, lift. 3, 2, 1, and lower. 2, inhale, lift. And lower. Last round, lift. And lower. This time we're going to follow the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. 2 more rounds, lift. And lower. Last round, lift up. And lower. Fab. And then have a shake out with the legs. Bend the knees. Shake, shake, shake. From here, roll the shoulders back. So I always have my thumbs so that the thumbs are facing towards the sides or the back. Keeping the chin towards the chest, we'll take 3 breaths here. So focusing once again on opening the chest, opening the shoulders. 2 and 1. And then release. From here, we're coming into some variations of press up. So it's completely up to you. You can come to the back of your chair, or else you can also use a wall. I will use the wall for this. If you're using the chair, just check that. See, my chair moves quite a lot. Hence, I'm going to use the wall. From here, everything we've been doing before, rolling the shoulders back, elbows squeezing into the sides, chest is lifted, exhale, as if you're a plank, forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 3 more rounds, lift. And exhale. 2 more rounds, lift. And exhale. Last round, lift. And exhale. Really good. And then from here, we come on to our triceps. So come to your chair. Right here, actually. Holding onto the sides of the chair, bend the knees. Elbows rolling inward, shoulder blades draw towards each other. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Just 2 more rounds. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last round, lower. And lift. Wonderful. And then walking the feet back, you can sit in your chair and then make your way to standing. And then from here, we'll come into some lunges. So holding onto the back of the chair, once again, roll the shoulders back. We'll begin with the right foot forwards, left foot back. So back heel presses back. I want only the balls, the toes of my back foot. Big bend in the front knee, so knee is in line with the ankle. And when you lower down, you want to, as if you're going down in an elevator. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. So this is waking up the glutes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 3 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale, lift. 2 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Last round. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Very good. Walk the left foot forwards, and then we come on to the other side. So step the right foot back. And of course, if you don't want to do 5 rounds of this, you absolutely don't need to. Roll the shoulders back, find your alignment. So front knee over the ankle, press the back heel back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 4 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale, lift. 3 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale, lift. 2 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And last round. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Very good. Walk the feet back. Have a shake out with the legs. And then from here, right foot forward, left foot back. So you're back in your high lunge once again. So where we just were. And then placing the weight into the front leg, we're coming into a balance. So point the back toes, roll the shoulders back. Maybe this is enough for you. Maybe you want to have a go with the arms reaching forwards. And then from here, bringing the back foot towards the ground. So we're coming into some deadlifts. Exhale, hips draw back. Inhale forwards. 2 more rounds, exhale. And it's a hinge motion, exhale forwards. Exhale, inhale forwards. And last round, exhale. Inhale forwards, wonderful. Left foot comes forwards. Stepping back with right foot to your high lunge. Roll the shoulders back. And then from here, placing the weight into the left foot. Coming into your warrior 3, toes reach back. Inhale, hinge the hips forwards. Exhale back. 4 more rounds, inhale forwards. Exhale back. 3 more rounds, inhale. And exhale. 2 more rounds, inhale. And exhale. And last round, inhale forwards. Exhale back. And then stepping towards the back of your chair and having a shake out. We'll come into one more physical but also breath exercise. So there are 2 options here. You can either come into your chair pose where it's almost like a squat. And so option 1 is when you inhale, arms lift, exhale, hands press back, legs are straight, inhale, lift. So you use the momentum. Other option is called breath of joy. So I tend to do this for about a minute and it really does make you feel quite buoyant. So breath of joy is inhale, 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 let go. Inhale, 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 let go. Inhale, join in, inhale, inhale, let go. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. 2 more rounds, inhale, 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 exhale. Last round, inhale, 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 exhale. And then come to standing. Bring the hands to the abdomen or the heart and close the eyes if that feels okay for you. And so noticing how the body feels, noticing the heartbeat, noticing the temperature of the body, and just in this short amount of time, noticing how much can change in the body. And then allowing this breath to slow down, to deepen. And then starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And blink open the eyes. And from here, returning back to your chair. And you can sit towards the back of your chair now, so soles of the feet to the ground. We'll come into our final moments of breath awareness. So closing the eyes or looking towards the ground. Okay, take a breath in. Hold at the top. And a breath out. And this breath can come out the mouth or out the nose, it's your choice. Inhale, breathe in. Hold at the top. And exhale, breathe out. And now you can join me in counting if you would like, but also you can go free as well. So if you'd like to join me, inhale, breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then carrying this on, following your own breath. So taking 2 more rounds, so you can follow a count, you can release the count, or you can increase the count. But here, starting to come back to the breath. And the breath is this anchor of letting us know how we're internally doing. And slowing down the breath allows us to come into the parasympathetic nervous system, so the place of rest and digest. And from this place, often we come from a more grounded, wider perspective. We come from a calmer place, often a kinder place. And then bringing your awareness back to the breath, releasing any control over it, releasing the count. And then from here, bringing your awareness to the soles of the feet. On your inhale, the breath fills up to the crown of the head, so it travels up the legs, up the front of the body to the crown of the head. As you exhale from the crown of the head, traveling down the front of the body, all the way down the legs to the soles of the feet. This time, inhale, the breath travels up the back of the body to the crown of the head. On the exhale, from the crown of the head, down the face, the chest, the abdomen, the fronts of the legs, to the soles of the feet. Inhale, up the back of the body, the legs, the back, the neck, to the crown of the head, and exhale, the face, neck, heart, abdomen, front of the legs, to the soles of feet, and taking just 2 more rounds of this breath. And then releasing this and coming into rest. No need to focus on the breath, just noticing how the body feels. Noticing how the mind feels, your energy levels. Allowing the body to take in the practice. And I will let you know when we will come back. And so starting to bring some movement back into the fingers and the toes. And feeling the air upon the skin, upon the face, the fingertips. And from here you can start to take some stretches. You can blink open the eyes. Take any movement you would like. And then that is your half-an-hour stretch, strengthen, breath, awareness, well-being complete. So I've cut it up into these sections so that there are things which you can bring into your everyday working life, seeing if you need grounding, if you need to focus on your breath, if you're feeling anxious, or if you're feeling low and you need some energy. So I really hope these tools can help, because I completely understand working from home can feel really quite disconnecting, and it's a new normal which is really hard to get used to. Like, I'm also a fellow creative. I'm a musician and a yoga teacher, so freelancing a lot, schedule all over the place, but a lot of time by yourself. So these tools really help me. So if you have any questions or anything I can help you with at all, then feel free to ask. But thank you all for practicing with me.